Here we're going to discuss algebra 2, completing the square of the quadratic when a is equal to 1. Completing the square for quadratic or completing the square of quadratic function simply means to convert the function from standard form ax squared plus bx plus c to the form a outside of x plus b all squared plus q. So you have to do something to the quadratic and transform it from ax squared plus bx plus c, and your final answer have to be in the form a. A will always be a will not change, but b and c going to disappear, and you're going to get two new numbers called p and q. Now a will be outside of a bracket, x will be inside the bracket plus a new number, okay, plus p called p, close bracket squared. So the square now will be outside of the bracket plus another new number called q. Okay. So all we need to do now is to find what is p and q. We know a will be 1 because here we are focusing on a is equal to 1. So outside there, you'll only have 1, or you'll not have any, you'll not see any number because you don't normally write 1 outside of a bracket. So your final answer will be x plus p all squared plus q. So here we will explore how this can be done to functions whose a value is 1 and those whose a value is more than 1. That's in another recording. So the first step now is to convert ax squared plus bx plus c with a is equal to 1 to x plus b squared plus q. What you need to do now is to identify the values b and c because a is 1 already. So identify what is b, identify what is c. Divide b by 2 or find b over 2. This will be the value of p. P is b over 2. Remember, that's when a is equal to 1, you know. So p now, that new number inside there, will be b over 2. Whatever b is, divided by 2, that will give you p right away. And now you calculate minus b over 2 squared. Even notice the minus is outside. Okay, so whatever you get b over 2 to be, you square it, but you have to keep a minus sign outside of it. Okay. Now, what you need to do now next is to find the value of minus b plus over 2 squared plus c, and that will give you q. So whatever you get for p, it will be minus p squared plus c will give you q, and then you just write your final answer, x plus p all squared plus q. Let's look at an example. You have x squared plus 10x plus 28, and you want to convert it to the form x plus p all squared plus q. You want to complete the square. Okay, complete the square is like having this x plus p all squared, you know, 2 of that, like a completed square. So first we need to find p. What we said p is equal to b over 2. B is 10 and c is 28. So b over 2, 10 over 2, 5, p is 5. Now we need to find what is q. Remember, we have to minus p squared, here it is, minus b over 2 squared minus p squared plus c. P here, we got p to be 5. So 5 5 is 25 minus 25. Don't forget that negative sign there. Negative 25. And the minus 25 plus this c plus the 28 will give us q. Take out 25 from 28, we have 3. Q is 3, so here's our completed square, x plus 5 all squared plus 3. Having mastered the above steps, you can complete the square as follows. When your value of a is 1, all you need to do is to right away start to form it x plus 10 over 2 all squared minus 10 over 2 all squared plus 28. Okay, x plus 5 all squared minus 25 plus 28, x plus 5 all squared plus 3, and that will give you a completed square. So here we have an example. So as we say, a is already 1. So therefore now what we basically do is to identify b. B is equal to 14 and c. C is equal to 23. So right away we can find what is p. P is equal to b over 2. is equal to 14 over 2. B over 2. And that will be equal to 14 over 2. And this will give us 7. All right, now Q is equal to minus B over 2 squared minus P squared. Q is equal to minus P squared plus C. Okay, because basically completing the square, what we want to do is to transform AX squared plus BX plus C transform it so it can look like X plus P all squared plus Q. Okay, so that's when A is equal to 1. All right, so therefore now Q now is minus P squared plus C. That will be minus 7 squared plus 23. That's equal to minus 49 plus 23. And we're taking on 49 from 23. That will give us 26, negative 26. We still have 26 to subtract again. And then we can complete our final answer, write it in that form. Must have a bracket and the square outside of the bracket. So in this example, we've got X plus 7 all squared subtract 26.